Azerski. We are back. Yo, I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back. Now I'm gonna try bringing you guys consistent content. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing some shit, man. I've been doing some shit. It's not that easy to click that record button time and time again and just to keep coming in, and give you guys the heat. I gotta make some money, you know what I'm saying? So your boy is hustling left and right. I'm doing everything in my power and I'm stacking my bread. And if you can relate to the hustler's ambition, hit that like and subscribe. Comment down below with your predictions for the upcoming fight. And I'm gonna go on a controversial take care against the grain. I'm gonna say that this is a good fight and this is gonna generate lots of views from just a name perspective, like from the boxing, like from the boxing world. And this is coming from an MMA guy who's been watching more boxing in the last 2 years than he ever did in his life. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, from the numbers perspective, like in terms of reach, I feel like this fight is actually much bigger than Crawford and Canelo. And I know you'd be like, whoa, let me explain. Hold up. Let me finish, y'all. Jake is a household name among a lot of people who are not even boxing fans. You feel me? So he has transcended, being a YouTuber, a Disney star, whatever. He has amassed an incredible following and social media presence. And nowadays, it is key, right? I am like, this is not a surprise. So Canelo, Crawford, world class boxing was presented. Crawford, my guy. Thank you. I paid rent. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. From the jump, told everybody. And yeah. So I'm gonna take a same approach to this fight. I'm gonna say, number one, I think it's a good fight. Now, being a shorter guy, 5'6", I actually want to know, because this is the true test. This is size and power versus speed and skill, right? Like, this is just, let's call a spade a spade. We know Jake Paul is the bigger man. Is he the better man? You know what I'm saying? In a fight. So there's going to be, tons of things to consider. But from my understanding of a fight game, okay, and this is MMA, this is boxing, and I know boxing and MMA, it's not the same, y'all. It's not the same. So yes, I know, for all my boxing fans, chill out. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. But there's going to be that deciding factor where if speed kills, right? If speed trumps power, and power has a much smaller duration. Like, you can't sustain power as much as you can sustain speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tank can be fast 10 rounds. And I wrote down the rules. Now, I don't know if these rules changed or not. So let's go over these rules. You know what I'm saying? This is from the promoter, from one of their press conference. Now, granted, I will be honest, this was a few days ago. I don't know if they adjusted the rules or whatnot. At first, it was agreed upon at 12-ounce gloves. Now they're talking about 10 gloves. I don't know if that's official. So fact check me. Write it down below. Comment. It is 10 rounds though, and it is 3 minutes per round. It's a professionally judged exhibition fight. I'm still kind of confused if that's going to be an official fight or an I don't know. Again, let me know. The max weight limit that will be allowed by the Athletic Commission in this fight is 195 pounds. And guys, yes, this is the size discrepancy. You got Tank fighting a 135, 140 max coming into like this dude, right? Like that's two different worlds. Understandable. But on the street, being Tank size, I'm 5'6", right? I don't get the luxury to determine the dudes that I might fight or someone that's gonna press me. So I actually, from like real world application, I want to know if speed kills and if technique, triumphs power and size here. So what I was saying is, oh yeah, let's finish and the highest level of testing by USADA. So both men are gonna be tested for any supplementations. You know what I'm saying? So that's not even a question. And according to the promoter, there has to be or there will be a decisive winner. So we're not looking at this draw scenario. Still a possibility, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If it's a professional judge fight, it could be a draw. I don't know. We've seen some funny shit. Now, let's talk about just from what I was saying. Can Jake sustain the same power advantage for 10 rounds, or does he gas out? We've seen Jake gas out. We've seen that happen. You know what I'm saying? When he fought someone his own size, though, in the likes of Tommy Fury, we saw him getting, exposed, right? In a way, but he still fought Tommy Fury, a professional boxer. Probably not like the super level, but whatever, right? Tank is world class. He is like top 10 for sure. Like they say, Tank is Tank, bro. He's one of my favorite fighters because I can relate to the size, right? I mean, a heavyweight is a heavyweight. Like fucking, Fury is what, 6'9" boxer. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, bro, 6'7", monster. Tank is my size. I'm just gonna say he's my size. So it's nice to see someone, of my size kicking ass like that and preserving the power, right? Because I feel like I got a lot of power, but I don't have the speed. And here you got Jake Paul, who's 195 pounds, which is just absurd. Like this is just such a crazy 50-pound. Is it 50 pounds? Yeah, it's like almost 60-pound difference. It's 60 pounds, guys. That's crazy, right? That's just beyond comprehension in a fight game, in a fight matchup scenario. Now we're talking about Jake this and Jake that. He's stepping in, yeah, smaller fighter, but I mean, Tank is Tank. He's a technical powerhouse, right, for his size, and he's been doing this since he's 7 years old. Like this is his second nature. So this is that world-class, real world application that I'm looking for. If let's say a bigger dude like Jake, 6 something, trying to press me in the streets, what can I do? That's what I want to find out. That's what this makes this fight interesting, right? Like at the end of the day, can absolute masterclass be displayed? And we've seen martial artists do this all the time. Like this was shown in MMA, by the way. MMA has proven without a doubt that no matter how big you are, you could get choked out, you could get knocked out, you could get out wrestled. It's been proven. This has never been like MMA. Going back to the earlier days, you'll see like a 300-pound monster versus a BJJ skinny Franny, I don't know, 170, 180, right? So we've seen type of circus, quote unquote, scenario. We've never seen this in boxing. So I love it. So this is not circus. This is not the end of boxing like a lot of people want to, portray it. This is actually a really, really fun fight, guys. And I'm interested. I'm interested in watching this. I'm interested in seeing how this is gonna play out. I love everything about it. I think Tank is only getting started. He's in terms of like promotion, you know what I mean? He's only getting started, and yeah, I want to see how far the promotion goes with this. I like to see the result, to be honest. Like, that's just that's the interesting part, yo. That's the interesting part. And I'm not gonna brag too much about knowing fights and whatever. I love MMA. I love boxing. I like kickboxing. I like Muay Thai. I like the sport, the combat sports aspect, right, of competition. I'm the ultimate competitor. I live on that, right? That's like second nature to me. So I'm gonna say that this fight is definitely a fight that you should not just write off. This is not a fight you want to cancel. This is not the fight you want to say, I'm not watching. Because I'll tell you something. Because it's on Netflix, all y'all motherfuckers watching. I promise you, all of you watching. So don't just say I'm not watching. If you were gonna, what is it called? A boycott any fight, y'all should have boycotted the true circus fight with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Yeah, but Jake Paul is a genius. He's making the money. He's getting the bag. And for all of you real fans clowning Tank Davis because of his disinterest or what have you, not fighting Lamont Roach. And I'll be the first one to say Tank lost that fight. I don't care what you say. It's not because I bet a Lamont Roach and I was robbed of the opportunity to put a down payment on the house, because that's literally what I did. It is what it is. And that wager came in live. I was watching Tank getting his ass kicked. So with that being said, guys, Tank is getting the bag. This could be that fire he needs, going and conquering the Goliath, right? This could be that ignition. This could be that stimulus that he needs to get back the confidence, start competing at a high level, then go for the Roach rematch, then do another super fight, you know what I'm saying, with Tio, or although Tio is trying to have his own fight with Shakur Stevenson, and then the winner can maybe fight Tank. Like, this is, I feel like, enjoy the fight first, okay? Enjoy it for what it is. Don't overthink it. It's on Netflix. You don't gotta pay crazy money on it. You know, as combat sports guys, making the transition into the to the streaming apps, our accessibility to watch it in high definition is great. We no longer have to bootleg. You know what I'm saying? These fights were getting ridiculous, like at $80 per pay-per-view. Get the fuck out of here. You feel me? Like, that's not gonna happen. But in any case, this fight is good, guys. If I have to pick a winner, I'm gonna put my pick on Tank right now. I'm gonna put my pick on Tank and say that the world-class skills of a professionally trained fighter at such a high level should prevail against, I'm not going to call Jake an amateur fighter at this point, but a novice boxer, right? He's a novice boxer. He's definitely a boxer. I don't care if you don't want to call him a boxer. He's boxing, y'all. He's fighting boxers. He's boxing, you know, boxers. He's fighting former MMA fighters. Yes, totally get it. But I don't care. I don't care. He's a novice boxer. He's 12-1. His only blemish is Tommy Fury, and he wants to run it back. He trains. He got the money to train. He got the personnel to train. So you know what, y'all? Give it a chance. And that's my 2 cents on this fight. Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. I think it's going to be a great fight. Don't dismiss it. If you like the content, you want to see something similar where I react and I give you my raw impressions, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is. Your boy is back. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back, yo. See you when I see you. Catch you on the flip side. I'm out of here.